Pardon me. What are you doing? You're making dinner. I see. We buddy, didn't we do this last week? You wanted to make up for the small portion, so you're gonna make something bigger. Okay, all right. Well, last week he tried his hand at spaghetti, and it just wasn't enough. But so what culinary treat do we have this evening? The biggest hamburger I ever did see. It's going to be big. Okay. All right. That's it? That's it. This is it. Yeah. Okay. Can you do me a favor? Can you heat this up and keep this warm for me till after the show? Okay. Here. One. Yeah. Go do that. Okay. Yeah. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Yeah. Ketchup. Right. Pickles. No onions. Okay. Appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. Greetings, fellow YouTuber. My name is Tim. Thanks ever so much for joining us on this week's little slop fest that we like to call GainerWorld Live. This is where we get together once a week, just say hi, let our hair down, and just kind of relax. We've been doing this for a couple of months now, where we just come on live and just kind of let things happen for an hour. Everything being as crazy as it is, this is just one spot where we can just all get together, talk in the chat room. And if you're not in the chat room, why not? By all means, please come on in. Tell us where you're from. We're all friends here. All our friends are here this evening. We got DJ Zath, who, as always, is relaying GainerWorld throughout the often imitated, never duplicated Warp Radio Network, warp-radio.com. Check that out. I am thrilled to death to have my brother from another mother, former podcast co-host, and the best damn house DJ I can think of in the country, Chris, DJ OPM King, helping this evening in the chat. Welcome, my brother. It is so good to talk to you again. Haven't talked to you in a while. It's the only refuge of sanity in this video madness. You better believe it, pal. Don't you forget about that for a second. Let's see. All three of us and one family member saying Hugs Unsigned Artist Showcase. Okay, that can only mean one thing. And that is that we have a special guest that is going to be joining us this evening here in the Gainer Go Round. A lot of things going on. A lot of things going on this week. Among them is still, again, your chance to win a copy of Moi's album. If you're new to this little clam bake, and indeed, how could you be? Because it's known the world over. But if you're new here, we are in the middle of a contest. And what that contest is I'm going to be moving. Don't know when. That's the thing. Although I will tell you that I did get a provisional closing date for the new property just today. What would that date be? What will the date be that I put down that says that I will be leaving this current establishment of GainerWorld for the very last time? If you guess what that date is, and if you are the closest person to that date, you will in fact be able to win an autographed copy of my latest album, Honor Among Thieves. Get your guesses in. admin@timgainer.com. Tell me what date you think I'm going to be leaving here for the very last time. If you are closest to it, yes, you will win an autographed copy of Honor Among Thieves. In the event of a tie, yes, everyone will get a copy of the album because homie don't play that. Okay, let's see. Elena is here. Woo-hoo, says Elena. Say it with her, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-hoo. Have you selected a moving company? No, Elena, we're going to talk. Don't worry about it. Chris says it's moving day. I win. No. And Zath says he has found a date for Plopsy. We're just going to let that one go. Oh, yeah, we're just going to kind of let that one go. We're not even going to get into that. But anyway, so that's what's going on there. Also, need to talk about Woo-hoo, John Woo. That's who. Who, John? Woo. Sent him a Preparation H slug and told him it was an energy supply. No. 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 We'll just leave it like that. No. Oh, everybody's out. You can tell fall is in the air because everybody's starting to just get really strange. So anyway, let's also talk about what is going on very soon, and I'm getting very, very excited about this. Elizabeth Jack has popped in this evening. Good evening, Elizabeth. Always good to see you. Let's see. Oh boy, people are talking in the chat room. I love that. That's the reason I do this show, because you guys get together in the chat room and you just make it what it is. And that's really what this show is all about. You know, like I said, there's so much that's going on in the world these days. You know, with the coronas and everything else. You know, this is just a little thing that we do once a week where we just get together for an hour and just get stupid. And why not? It's YouTube. We can do that. Speaking of things coming up, the 23rd is fast approaching. What is the 23rd, you say? I say it's a Wednesday. It's not just any other Wednesday. It is, in fact, a very special day. I have been, for the past several months, been associated with a wonderful radio show that comes out of this little town in southern Pennsylvania. The radio station is WRGG in Greencastle, Pennsylvania. Chris says, what is the 23rd? It's the day after the 22nd. No, seriously. Wednesday, September 23rd is a day that is associated with radio station WRGG. And they have a wonderful radio show that is known as Hugs, the Homegrown Underground Sound Show. This is a show that is totally dedicated to the unsigned independent artist. And it is a show that has grown by leaps and bounds to the point where, as Elena says, she looked on the map to see where you're going, middle of nowhere, but I'm sure it's beautiful. I'm sure it is too. To which Cyrus Gray of Hugs says, the lamb the time forgot. Well, okay. Just because Jurassic Park's in the middle of town, I mean, hey, I can't help it. No, but in all sincerity, this is an amazing show that is now being heard in 16 countries. And they are putting on a special fundraiser for the show and the station on Wednesday, September the 23rd. It is an 8-hour marathon known as the Hugs Live Drive. And basically, think of it as a gigantic virtual open mic night for this amazing array of unsigned artists from pretty much around the country, and other parts unknown. And I have been privileged and blessed enough to be asked to be a part of this. And so I'm driving out to Greencastle, Pennsylvania to be part of this on Wednesday the 23rd. We've got a room for you at the Bates Motel. Wouldn't surprise me. Bill Cosby will be there to deliver all the hugs. Yeah, like I need that. Yeah. Don't think I won't be out there without a GPS. So So, Chris, a hard up for artists? Yeah, they're asking me, dude. They take it from there. No, actually, if you think about it, if you've heard the show, and I strongly recommend you do, you can hear it online, wrgg.org. And you can also hear it on the TuneIn app, which I understand goes out all over the world. But it's kind of humbling because the talent of people that they're pulling in, I look around and I go, yeah, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm totally not supposed to be here, but I've been asked anyway, which is really cool. Chris wants to know GPS equals guarding prostate shield. Okay, let's remember this is YouTube, kids, okay? Chris, this ain't like the podcast, pal. You know, we got to reel it in a little bit, okay? Just a little. Let's see how much I can distract him. Okay. We do this every week. TMI on the prostate thing, says Elena. That's right. Be nice to Elena, Chris. Elena's my buddy. You're my buddy, too. That's why you talk about my prostate. But at any rate, so yeah, that's going on. And also I have found out, and I'm very happy to announce, that the Warp Radio Network, of which we are being simulcast right now, by the way, thank you very much, warp-radio.com, for those who are interested, will be also simulcasting the live drive on the 23rd. So I'm very happy about that, and thank you, Zaf, very much for that. I do appreciate that. I don't know her. I was here before her. I don't know you. That's my part. Oh, Lord. Glad to see some things don't change. So anyway, maybe Chris, but I've probably known him longer. Yeah. Yeah, you know, you, him, her. Yeah, thanks, Elena. Okay, 49 years and you still don't know the gender? Is that what you're telling me? Huh? If you are new to our little show and you have not joined us in the chat room, I really invite you to, because it's a whole lot of fun. And if you're watching the replay of this and you don't see the chat replay, let me just tell you, you're missing a good time, because everybody in there is just losing their minds tonight. If you're calling him her, then I guess you do know him better than I do. Oh, man. Yeah, sorry, Ness. Oh, my gosh. Making friends from all over the world. One broadcast at a time. You know, and it's true. It is true. I have known Elena for 49 years. It's true. We met in high school, believe it or not. We were in a couple of classes together, and we partied together. And I partied with her and her sister Louise, God rest her soul. We all had a great time. We all had a terrific time, and yeah, we've all been there. Chris says, "Geez, I'm sorry, Elena." Yeah, I know. You know, I keep apologizing to her, and she keeps showing up. So that just tells me that she's the glutton for punishment. What can I tell you? Had a rough day. I'm ready for some laughs tonight. Well, by golly, we'll yuck it up for you, girl. Let me tell you. Boy, talk about, okay. Question, did he ever give you back the $5 he owes you? Chris, I'm going to pay you, man. Get off it, okay? My God, it's only been 3 years. Quit harping on that, will you? But, and speaking of the old days, even Zaf saying, for the simulcast, make sure we get to talk in case there's a special interfeed, etc., etc. We'll talk to that. We'll address that, Zaf. Not a problem. We will address that. So the $5 is $5. Yeah, I know. Come on. How bad can it be? But yeah. So there's a lot going on. Maybe moving. Got a provisional date for the close. We've got the special coming up, and And Elena wants her money. Yeah, I know, will you? Elizabeth says he owes me 10. See what happens? You become a celebrity on YouTube and everybody's out after your money. Like they're going to get it from here. Speaking of the old days, I don't want his money. I want his album. TimGainer.com. It's very simple. TimGainer.com. It's all available on all the streaming services. Both albums are. And yeah. And if you do buy the album, then I'll be able to afford the money to pay you back. See how that works? So for 20, I can give you 6 numbers for the lottery. Okay, I love this show. Have I mentioned lately? And I thought, to think we were going to end this at the end of the summer. So I read that. Oh, no, I'm not. No. Chris says I have one. I'll send. No, Chris, come on, man. Chris, by the way, did I mention that Chris actually appears on the album? He actually helped me out with the album. And I'll say no more than that. I'll let you guys. Since I have a CD, I guess you don't owe me. Well, yeah, there's that. Among other things. But anyway, so Chris says, I did. I regret it. No, you don't. Stop it. You did a great job on the album, for God's sake. He does appear on one of the tracks. I will say that. No wonder my career's in the toilet. Thanks. That could work 2 ways. One of the things that, speaking of the past, and I don't know how many people know this, so I'm just going to throw it out there. Everybody remembers Cat Stevens, very well-known singer-songwriter from the 70s. Dropped out of the scene, changed his name to... I suggest you quickly play a song, Tim. Give me a second here, hon. Give me a sec. Good buddies with Mario. Yeah, and Luigi's out on parole. He's looking for a job. Our old pal Yusuf Islam, aka Cat Stevens, has done something really cool, and I'm really looking forward to it. He has, in fact, re-recorded in its entirety his landmark album Tea for the Tillerman. And he released a video for this song. And I really like it. I got to admit. So if you're a fan of Cat Stevens, I think you're gonna I think you're gonna like this album. He did a really great job with it. He stayed pretty well true to the original concept of the album, and added a couple of little embellishments that some are good, some are But hey, it's Cat Stevens, it's Yusuf Islam, it's Yusuf. But he did this song and he released a video to it today that I'm very happy with, and it gave me the inspiration to play this all over again. This was a big favorite of a lot of the old gang back in the day. It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you've got to go through. Find a girl, settle down. If you want to, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now, and I know it's not easy to be calm when you found something going wrong. But take your time, think a lot. Think of everything you've got, for you will still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. How can I try to explain? When I do, he turns away again. It's always been the same old story. From the moment I could talk, I was ordered to listen. Now there's a way, and I know that I had to go away. I know I had to go. It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it slowly. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you've got to go through. Find a guy, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I'm old, but I'm happy. All the times that I cried, keeping everything I knew inside. It's hard, but it's harder to ignore it. If they were right, I'd agree, but it's them they know, not me. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. So that's that. Yeah, looking forward to that one. Looking forward to that one. Remake of Tea for the Tillerman. Yusef is re-recording that. Supposed to be coming out later this month. Don't have the date right in front of me, but I'm really looking forward to that. Let's see. Donna Abbott has popped in to say hello. Hello, Donna. How are you? How's every little thing going? Everybody doing great? Everybody talking? Having a lot of fun? Yeah. Let's see. Is there an Ashley Wilcox here? I don't know. Is there an Ashley Wilcox here, Zath? I'm not sure what's going on here. A new song for him to cover, Donna by Richie Valens. Yeah, no. No. I know what happens when you cover Richie Valens songs. No, you can't lie to me, pal. Yeah. So, yeah. Lots of people getting to know each other. Lots of people coming in to say hi. Lots of people just hanging out. This is what this show is all about. If you're new to our show, please, by all means, pop in. Say hi. Pop into the chat room. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's having fun. Veronica by Elvis Costello. There's an idea, dude. I'm actually looking at a cover of a cover that Elvis did. And I know that sounds really weird, and I can't give any more of it away. But just know that I'm thinking about Elvis Costello for some strange reason. A friend request from Donna Wilcox. Thought she might be here. I have no idea. I do not know an Ashley Wilcox. I don't know a Donna Wilcox. I don't know a Donna Ashley. I don't know an Ashley Donna. I have no idea. And Cyrus is saying, I lost the video feed totally. No, we're... Did you try rebooting, Cyrus? Did you turn it off and on? Did you unplug it and plug it back in? I'm just asking. So anyway, Donna is here, and we appreciate that. Thank you very much. And like I said, if you are new to this, please come on in the chat room. We're having lots of fun. So yeah, by all means, let's. Tonight I'm gonna rock you. Tonight I'm gonna rock you tonight by Spinal Tap. No. No, my friend. Christmas with the devil. I'm just saying. Either that or big bottoms. Okay? Anyway, Elizabeth's saying all good here. Okay, so she can see everything. It's going to hell in a handbasket. What else is new? Okay, this is it, buddy. This is as good as it gets. This is what I gave up the podcast for, so I can make a fool of myself once a week in the internet. Let's see. I'm back. Spinal Tap. Yeah. Okay. Sure. We'll do a Spinal Tap cover. We'll do a Spinal Tap tribute album. How does that sound? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. So anyway, I will let these two talk. So let me see if I'm following this. Chris knows Donna from long ago. Yes. Tim, you need a drummer. No, I found a drummer. We have a band together. Oh, wait a minute, Tim, you need a drummer. Okay, I'm sorry. I did. I get no. If I need a drummer, I will let you know. But that's only for the Spinal Tap tribute album. Oh, I love this. So to answer Elena's question, yes, Chris knows Donna. I know Donna. I know Chris. I knew Donna before I knew Chris. And then Chris met Donna, and then I caught up with Donna again. It's a very long, convoluted story that you really don't want to get into. Let's just say that thanks to me, Donna gets fired from every job that she's ever been at. But did I miss the update on the move? Yes, you did. The reason, the update on the move, I will tell everybody this if you're just joining us and you want to know what's going on with the contest. I will say only this. I did receive a conditional date for the closing of the new place. So get the guesses in. admin@timgainer.com. If you want to win a signed copy of my album on vinyl, Honor Among Thieves, let me know what date you think I'm going to leave here, this building. What date Plopsy and I are going to be leaving this building for the last time. And the person closest to that date will win a copy of the album, a signed copy of the album. In the event of a tie, yes, you both will get it because I'm not about to go through all these crazy little things. Chris says she's too competent and displays common sense. Nobody wants that. And meanwhile, Zath also says he needs a drummer and a breaster and a legger and a winger and the entire rest of the darn chicken. Have I mentioned how much I love doing this show every week? Oh my gosh. I have a two-headed coin you can use. Yeah, I know. So there's, obviously you can tell this is another one of these shows that we have not planned for this week because there's so much going on with the house and with the Hug special. Just all kinds of crazy things. So we appreciate the fact that you're here. Thank you very much if you're new here. It is greatly appreciated. And I'm going to just come right out and say it. To like and subscribe and do all that cool YouTube stuff and to ring the bell. And you'll find out when we're on the air next week. We are doing this for the duration. We started doing this a few months ago when the coronas hit. And we decided that we would all just get together and just let our hair down for an hour. Thanks to the good folks at YouTube. And see what happens. And this has turned into a little bit of a favorite hangout for some of us. And so why not? We'll just go ahead and do it. So given the worst date your move could be, I'll say... Given the worst date your move could be, I'll suggest September 23rd. Thanks, Elena. How do we ring the bell? What you do is you like and subscribe, and there's a little bell next to there, and you click on that, and it will ring every time that we're about to go on the air, and you will hear it, and it'll be a very annoying thing, but you'll know, and you'll have me to thank, and you'll have yourself to thank, and you'll be able to wallow in that guilt for the rest of your days. Okay, I think I'll move before Tim. It's possible. So what you're saying is that there isn't going to be a free food buffet for showing up. There had better be, pal. I'm just going to put it to you like this. There had better be. Because I'm not just running to Pennsylvania just, to sing songs and just, look cute. There'd better be donuts. I'm just going to put it out there. Because I'm a sensitive artiste. You know what I'm saying? There'd be donuts and Pepsi. Lots of Pepsi. There'll be corn nuts. Yeah, more than likely. Stale corn nuts and flat Mountain Dew. Free food and free bird, says Zath. Yeah, I can understand that. Down and out, but no open bar. Oh, I'm out. Forget it, dude. If I can't get free seltzer water, then I want nothing to do with this. You got the song part down. Well, thank you very much. Same is true for the move. Wow. You must always provide your movers with food and coffee. No. It's a 12-pack and a pizza. Come on, get it right. It's a bad Little Caesars cheese pizza and a warm 12-pack of PBR. Works every time. And water. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll supply the water. I thought it was drugs and booze. No, that's after you're done. After you're done, everybody plops down on the one couch that there's no boxes on, and everybody just piles onto that and just starts slamming down. Beer after the move. Absolutely. 12-pack and a pizza, but not during the move. Oh, absolutely not. No. When you're about 3/4 the way done, then, yeah. Movers like donuts, coffee, and water. Okay, when did this trend start? This is what I need to know. I have always been of the ilk that it was, get me a 12-pack of Bud, 12-pack of Bud Lights and bottles and a cheese pizza from, Malnati's or something. First thing. Oh, okay, I'll provide the donuts and coffee. Oh, Donna has now volunteered to help me move. Great. Okay, when the movers are your friends and family, then you do the pizza and beer thing. Yeah, I suppose that's true. That's all I've ever dealt with is family and friends and myself. So, the whole movers thing is kind of a new concept to me. I thought it was donuts, internet, and hookers. No, that's just at your house, Zath, and that's a typical Saturday night. And how you get the donuts in there is anybody's guess. I'm just saying, it's like having sex first and then asking. Oh, if you have professional movers, you start with donuts and coffee. No. See, now here, okay. With professional movers, I've always been of the belief that the main mover guy, or the head mover, or whatever the case may be, he comes out with the donuts and coffee. Then everybody comes around, everybody shows up. We all hang around the truck. We all have breakfast. Everything's cool. And then at, say, 8 o'clock, everybody, blows into action. This is my understanding of it. Dunkin'. Yeah, gotta have Dunkin'. Understandably so. None of this Fox's Bakery stuff. Oh, heck no. Elizabeth says, I had pizza today. Well, so did I, actually. I had the strangest pizza on top of it. I actually had a croissant pizza. I've never heard of this. I actually came across this in a grocery store. It's a croissant crust pizza. It wasn't bad. A little unusual, but it was okay. Let me see. Better ask forgiveness than permission. Well, no, it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. I don't know. Finally, someone that gets it. Elena says, not my personal experience. Okay. At 8 o'clock, everybody leaves. At 8 p.m., everybody leaves. After they get the pizza and the beer. You see. That's how that works. That's my understanding of the whole thing. So, I love this crowd. I really do. How did we get onto a subject of movers? Or moving in general? Because after the okay, everybody leaves after the donuts and coffee. Okay, yeah, but you don't get paid then. How am I supposed to move anything without steak and eggs? Which is why your moving business is really down the tubes, pal. Okay, I'm just letting you know. You must have food to keep the movers happy. No, I understand that. I totally understand that. You gotta have food to keep the movie happy too. Just saying. That being said, it goes much smoother if you do. Well, what are you saying? Now I have to pack sandwiches for the movers? Is this what you're saying? I mean, has it come to this? Okay, I got to buy the truck, I got to buy the movers, and now I got to buy the sandwiches too. What's going on here? We moved a T-shirt from Goodwill to my closet last week. We're doing just fine. And how we got him into Goodwill is anybody's guess. Okay, so yeah, donuts, yes. Did you find Gainer's album there? Oh, thanks, Cyrus. Wow. I like to think that for 99 cents somebody was able to pick it up, okay? Of course it's not going to be there. It's sold out, by God. Oh, God. All right, so as long as we're going to be this way about it. Speaking of Gainer music. Bargain bin at Goodwill. You better hope not, pal. That's your money, too. I thought it'd be in a museum by now. Yes, it should be in the Smithsonian. I agree with that. I'm just saying. Marked down from $1 to 99 cents. That's right. It's on sale. This is the B-side to the hide and seek single. I was thinking Ripley's. Never got to know her very well. All we did was spend a little time. You waiting for a story? There's really none to tell. She's just a passing shadow on my mind. But I remember her on the streets of New York City. And here was I, looking for some place to go. I turned and said, hey, there's snowflakes on your lashes. She laughed and said, that isn't snow. She said, it's feathers from a pillow God is shaking in the sky. She opened her smiling lips to catch a snowflake passing by. We both began to laugh, and I looked into her eyes, and it was warmer there. But I never got to know her very well. All we did was spend a little time. If you're waiting for a story, there's really none to tell. She's just a passing shadow on my mind. But I remember her as we woke up warm together in her flowered room. She said, I'll help you pack. She sewed my shirts. I said I'd stay forever. She laughed and put some cookies in my sack. She said, leave a trail of cookie crumbs as you walk through the snow, and I will follow after and find you where you go. I left her in the doorway. Oh, why I'll never know. But I was younger then. But I never got to know her very well. All we did was spend a little time. If you're waiting for a story, there's really none to tell. She's just a passing shadow on my mind. Never got to know her very well. No, you won't find that on the album. Actually, that is on the B-side of the Hide and Seek single. Mr. Shel Silverstein wrote that. Let's see, another song. YouTube's going to hit this video for copyright. They always do. I'm down on they do that all the time. Yeah, they do. It's funny. Before I do the show, before I start the show every week, does YouTube clock him, I wonder? No. But before I start the show every week, I always play like songs that I've recorded, just kind of like warm-up music, people that want to just like bookmark the show, bookmark the channel, and just have it sit there until we start. And every week I will get the same email that a copyright claim has been set up against me. They're my songs. Okay? I've written them back a couple of times and just gone, excuse me, I own these. They're mine. They hit some of my songs, and I was like, please, this stuff's my music. Yeah, But anyway, and sorry I'm late, but I made it. Hi, Tim. Hi, Megan Paulette. Thank you very much for coming. I always do appreciate it. Megan Paulette, wonderful artist, singer-songwriter out of the Pittsburgh area, who will also, by the way, be appearing on the Hugs Live Drive on Wednesday, September 23rd. This is going on starting at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on WRGG.org. It is a fantastic fundraiser for the Hugs show and WRGG. Megan's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Amazing unsigned artists are going to be there. We just found out tonight that the Warp Radio Network, thank you very much, DJ Zeth, is also going to be relaying it that night. They're going to be simulcasting it as well. Pardon me. It's It's just allergies. It's not the coronas. He's going to be okay. So, yeah. Too many people I don't know. I'm behind the times. Chris, you got to check it out. You really have to check this out. WRGG.org, Tuesday nights from 7 o'clock Central to 11 o'clock is the Hug Showcase where Cyrus Gray runs down the top 10. There is a top 100 chart, believe it or not, of which I'm very, very honored and blessed and privileged to say I have made the top 10 a few times, made number one once with my cover of Get Out of Denver. Megan Paulette, we consider her the queen of hugs. She's had 2 amazing singles and a third one that she just released that I really recommend everybody listen to. It's a wonderful song called Dreams. Go check it out on SoundCloud if you dare. It's amazing. Megan wants to know, have I moved yet? Okay, let's review, shall we? Megan, no, he has not. Okay. As a matter of fact, as the magic phone rings, or it was ringing. Okay, hang on just a second here. And we have a special guest on the line, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to say, the one, the only, Mr. Hugs himself, Cyrus Gray, ladies and gentlemen, on my telephone. What's going on, buddy?
I don't know. I thought this was a suicide prevention hotline.
Oh no! Oh, Johnny, you're back. You're back in the wrong horse. You are back in the wrong horse, babe. We were just talking about you, as a matter of fact.
Am I in trouble yet?
Are you in trouble yet? You were. Well, let's start with birth.
Okay, we're ready to shoot. I got a call. Heidi Buck tried to call you too. He called me and asked me what's going on. I said, I don't know. He said his connection wouldn't work.
I'm sorry to hear that. Dr. Heine Bach, who will also be making an appearance at the Hugs Live Drive.
I have no idea what you did to him, but he is wound up. He is. He's like a cat that somebody took the tail off of him.
I take no responsibility for his behavior whatsoever.
We'll find out. If he shows up looking like Marilyn Manson, we know we got a problem.
Yeah, exactly. If he starts showing up looking like Till Lindemann, we know there's something wrong.
I'm going out and buying extra boots so I can be like everybody else and put the boot on my head.
Yeah, there you go. I say we all go. I say we all show up as Vermin Supreme imitators. I'm down with that.
I think it'd be pretty good. We could do like We Are the World kind of thing.
Exactly.
With the boots. I mean, let's face it. What we're going to do this on the 23rd hasn't happened. So I do believe 1967 or 1966.
Yeah.
In the late Wolfman Jack, and prior to him, it was a guy by the name of Porky Chedwick, and who basically did the same thing. At that time, they were talking about this thing called doo-wop and how they would never have a fans. It would never have a market. It would never be supported. And Porky took it down to the downtown Pittsburgh when 60,000 fans showed up for a live event and literally locked Pittsburgh down to a stop. So you know what? We're going to give it a whirl here in Greater Greencastle, and it's a little bit of history. I think it's kind of cool.
It's going to be great. Now, for the people who don't know what you are doing, and reason that we're doing this is a show that took off. It's not even been a year yet, has it?
We're coming up actually in October. Will be sort of like the 1-year anniversary of this when I took to the airways for a 30-minute show.
And because of that, it is, and what you have grown it into is just been this. It is this juggernaut that is now on 3 and 4 hours a night, 2 nights a week, soon to be 3 nights a week, from what I understand.
It's gotten it.
and this thing is being heard in 16 countries.
Actually, we increased by one this past week. We picked up Johannesburg, South Africa, with Walter Marmy as an artist, and we've got something that came in from Kosovo. The problem is, I got to make sure that the translation, I don't know, the FBI doesn't call me and go, why are you passing stuff through the Interpol?
Music is the universal language, provided that you have Rosetta Stone. No, I understand.
But it has really been something special, and I don't know. My co-host, Jeff Trish, he just looks at me sometimes and he just shakes his head. His biggest thrill is on Wednesday night when people call in. And we've had calls in from Canada, the UK, Germany, France. They've come from everywhere. And he just gets the biggest charge out of that. And, of course, I think he keeps their numbers, too, in case he tried to get a booking.
For any reason he needs to skip town, it's good to have connects. And tell the viewer a little bit about, what the show is about. I mean, I can sit here and extol upon it all night, but you're the man behind you're the guy that started this whole thing. You basically work with the unsigned artist.
I was a lot like you, except a lot less. And that would be, I spent a lot of rooms and a lot of times in the smoke-filled bars and growing up, and never could seem to get my music to be able to be heard. And when I came out to Gettysburg, I found just an absolute gaggle of artists, except they had good music. Mine kind of sucked. And I wanted to find a way to get it out onto the air. There had to be an avenue, so I began looking for radio stations. And after several of them told me that there would be no market, you'd have no following, there was no support for it, it would not last. It was the likes of WRGG that opened the door up, and I had a conversation with Greg Hoover, who was actually the program manager. I told him what I wanted. He looked at me like deer in the headlights, and he did. And he said,
"We all look at you like that, Cyrus. It's nothing different."
Well, that's why I have a face for radio.
Exactly. Me too.
He turned around and he said, "I always wanted to do it. I just didn't know how to do it." And he handed me a key and he said, "Listen, turn the lights out when you're done." And a little help with Brian Phillips got me back up into the booth, and I don't know, we haven't looked back yet. The only thing I can tell you is I'm more tickled with the artists that we've got, because it's turned into a very, I don't want to say family-oriented thing because it's very competitive, but it's turned into be a safe haven for unsigned artists to be heard. We've already had 2, possibly 3, that have already been signed to record contracts that I know of. Mm-hmm. So once that happens, we appreciate it, but no longer can you have the
thanks anyway, but
that's how it began, and we have certain rules. One, as you know, we don't talk politics, we don't talk about religions, we don't talk about the weird thing, we talk about music. And from that point on, it's happy, happy, joy, joy.
Makes sense. And this thing has taken off. It started, from a low-power FM station in a little town in southern Pennsylvania, and you have turned this thing into a worldwide juggernaut, my friend. And I cannot compliment you enough. And Megan is saying it in the chat room, and I'm saying it to you publicly, even though we're friends. I can't thank you enough. You have done more for people's careers than I think you would ever know. Just doing this one silly little show from this silly little station in Pennsylvania. It is amazing what you have done.
Well, I appreciate the accolades, I really do. But the truth of the whole matter boils down to one thing: I don't do anything. It's the artists that do all the hard work. I get the fun part. I get to release their music. I'm the first one. I get to talk about it, and I get to push the button.
There you go.
But the credit goes to the artists. no offense, but I don't know. I mean, how's Sigurd do with Get Out of Denver when he released it? It did okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you what, I think the Get Out of Denver by Tim Gainer has superseded it by leaps and bounds.
Well, I appreciate that, my friend. Coming from you, that's high praise. I am privileged that you asked me to be a part of this, and I can't wait for getting out there, man. This is gonna be my first live performance in 10 months. As far as Megan and everybody else goes, I know that they're all champing at the bit. We're all doing it for a good time. Can't wait, man. Make sure there's plenty of Mountain Dew and Dunkin' Donuts, like Elena says. Okay.
Hey, we only eat the prime stuff around here, baby. I put out a call for some good Jolt Pop, but I'm hoping it'll get there on time. And as far as the sugar cookies and stuff, we're going straight to the hard stuff. I mean, we're going right to Twizzler sticks and Smarties. I figure, we'll just go right off the deep end on this one.
Just go right for the Pixie Sticks, babe. I understand.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, you can't take uppers and downers anymore. You can't play with caffeine pills anymore. I mean, everything bad for you kills you. So I figure if I'm going out with the stuff that I like.
There you go, and it's fattening on top of it, so that's a good thing.
Well, round is a perfectly good shape. You just remember that.
Exactly. It's a geometric shape. You're absolutely right. That's the way I look at it.
And I try to maintain it in case I got to roll out of somewhere really quick.
It makes sense. I understand. Believe me. There's been a couple of nights I've been like that. Cyrus Gray from WRGG Radio. My thanks to you, my friend. I can't wait to come out there, and we're going to rock the house. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks a lot.
Hey, thanks, guys. And anybody that's out there that's listening, tune in. Throw your support into it. It's a good cause, and you all are good people. Hey, more importantly, stay tuned, and I'll catch you later.
All right, sounds good to me, Cy. Thanks a lot, buddy. Later. Cyrus Gray, ladies and gentlemen. WRGG Radio, you heard it from the bard's mouth himself. Wednesday, September 23rd, the Hugs Live Drive, an 8-hour virtual open mic night. Next week is the last show. Before then, I will have the full list of all the artists that are going to be performing along with me. By all means, tune in, WRGG.org. If you don't remember that, remember the Warp Radio Network, warp-radio.com. They're going to be simulcasting along with us. DJ Zat, thank you very much. And do that tonight. Let's see. Cyrus Gray, ladies and gentlemen. Megan says, play some Johnny Cash. Ooh, yeah, you don't want that. Megan, dear, you do not want that. My favorite Guild 3 thing is the trail mix, says. Alrighty then, where you can eat the papers. Chris says, I ain't doing nothing. All right, on that note, boys and girls, we're going to have to close it down for another week. Thank you all so much. There's tons to read up there. Oh yeah, I have no idea. I know, and there's a minute and a half left, pal. We'll let the viewer that's watching the replay catch up on this. I know what I want. And Chris says the snozberries taste like snozberries. You better believe it, buddy. Diet and regular. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all for supporting this. And thanks for just being friends and being family. We do this every week so we can just get together and have a lot of fun. Hope you come back next week. We really do appreciate it. Whoever heard of a snozberry? Megan, you did just now. Hello. Thanks for joining us. We're going to leave it like that. Like, subscribe, do the notification thing, do all that stuff. Subscribe. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. We're getting there. I would like to just make a really egotistical personal plateau of having 100 subscribers. Why? Because it just looks cool. So definitely do that. Finishing the movie quote. Everybody enjoy themselves. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. We're going to get out of here. Thank you so much. We'll be back. We'll do this next week. We'll have the full list of artists that'll be at the Hugs Live Drive. We'll give you more information on what's going on with that and how you can donate to the station and the show. If you know artists that want to be a part of that, leave a mention. Also go to timgainer.com or go to hugsofwrgg.com for more information there. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. We'll see you next week. If you like it, subscribe, do that all stuff, whatever it is that you usually say in situations like this. In other words, if you like it, hey, you know what to do. And we'll see you next week. And we still don't have an ending for the show, so we will end it the way that we have been ending it. Like this.